Hi everybody, welcome back. I have not vlogged in so long, and it's because winter is truly hitting me so hard. I've been sick several times, and I did try to vlog once after my birthday, and out of nowhere I just got sick again and I felt awful. I just couldn't continue. But I have so much to update you guys on, starting with what I'm doing today. I'm working. I got a new job. It was so random. So I was looking for a new job and I came across this one, which was fully remote. Saw that the applications were closing, I think within 2 days. Applied for it, saw, I can't remember the exact number, but I think it was about 1,200 people had applied and I got it and I'm stoked. So I've been doing that for about 3 months now, which I really have not vlogged in a long time. And I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying learning new things. I felt like my brain hadn't been tested in a little while. It's always good. And I'm just so happy and I feel like it was meant to be. This is one of the goals on my dream board for this year, getting a new job. And of course, getting an apartment by myself was one of my goals as well. Had that not happened first, I wouldn't have been able to take this job if I was flatting or in some other situation, because I needed obviously my own space to work from home. So I just feel like it was meant to be. And then what's really exciting about this weekend is I might be adopting a cat. And I have wanted a cat ever since I moved out of home, like 5-6 years ago, but I've never been in like a good situation too, i.e. not flatting. So again, I feel like this was meant to be, because if I didn't have this apartment and I didn't have this job, I wouldn't have been in as good as a position as I am now to get a cat. So tomorrow we're going to be driving 1.5 hours to go meet the cat and hopefully adopt her. So I'm going to be adopting the cat from Rachel's Kittycat Rescues, which is based in like Upper Hutt, Wellington. And I'm going to be hopefully adopting this gorgeous British Shorthair, which is my favorite breed, but I never wanted to purchase a cat from a breeder, especially when there are so many cats out there that need homes. So it just feels so meant to be and so lucky. She's 2 years old. She's the blue color, and from what I've heard, she does have a slight limp because one of her muscles or tendons didn't really develop properly because she was caged up until 9 months old. So hopefully I'll get to take her home tomorrow. And to prepare, I do need to go out and buy some stuff for her. I need to go get some food, bowls, litter, things like that. It would be really devastating if the adoption falls through and I just have all this cat stuff and no cat. But now that I've finished work, let's go run out and do a little kitty haul. This is the fit, because it's very cold. So the first stop is Animates because they closed the earliest. I'm just going to go get some food. I'm just going to go get a small bag of the food that she likes. She likes the Royal Canin because she is a queen. Literally, she was a queen. So I'll get a small bag of that. So I just got a small bag of the Royal Canin food for indoor cats. I assume that's what she's on currently. But it's another thing I forgot to say. So obviously because I'm in an apartment, the cat would have to be an indoor cat, which I would feel kind of cruel if it was a super active cat trapping it indoors. But because of her leg, she has to be an indoor cat. And also British Shorthairs are pretty lazy and sleepy anyway, so it just works out so well. So the next stop now is the warehouse. Okay, so I got a litter box, a scoop, and a food bowl. I got one of these elevated ones because apparently they're good for cats and especially British Shorthairs, but I feel like it's quite deep still, so it might cause some strain. I don't know if I'm putting too much thought into this. I'm just getting like cheap basics for now, and then once I have her, I'll invest in some better stuff. So the next and final stop, just to get everything else, is Kmart. Yay! Will I look at more than just cat stuff? Why, of course. am now finished in Kmart, and oh my god, that bag was so heavy. My arm is so sore. I guess like the litter and stuff in there, but that's now everything that we need to be able to take her home. So let's get home. Oh my goodness, this was just the essentials. So I thought I'd do a quick little haul. So of course we got a litter box. I kind of want to get one of those self-cleaning litter boxes, but I'm like, let's not get ahead of ourselves and buy a $300 litter box before we have a cat. And then a scoop, some puppy pads, because I couldn't get them in any smaller of a pack, so we got a lot. But I thought I could put this under the litter box to start with, and then I can put these in the carrier in the car in case she goes potty. Cat litter tray liners. I didn't realize you would need these until I saw these. Litter. Honestly, I bought this litter because it kind of sounded yum. Lavender tofu. I've never seen this type of litter before. But also, I don't have a cat, and I personally don't use litter, so I'm not too up to date on the latest litter inventions. But it says you can actually flush this, which I'm gonna do more research into before I do, but that would be cool if I could. I've also got some pet wipes. I don't know how often I would need these, but for whatever reason she got dirty. I guess I can clean her with these, and then if she like, yeah, gets like food or anything on her face, thought that might come in handy. Yeah, for her food, I just got a small bag. This is expensive food, and I am not about to spend $40 on food before I have the cat. Also, I'm not 100% sure of the food that she eats. Like, I know it's Royal Canin and she's an indoor cat, so this makes sense. But I also know when I get her, I wanted to put her on a diet, so I don't know if I should get a diet food. And I got this little cat bowl for her. Obviously, I explained it's elevated. I think that's good for cats. I thought, because I saw this online and I thought it would be ceramic, but it's plastic. I'd probably get some new ones online, but this was pretty cheap. And then I got a carrier. I'm hoping this is big enough, but they actually didn't have any bigger ones because I would have liked to give her more room just for the fun of it. What the flip? And then I got her a blanket. Now I heard that she doesn't like cat beds, which I don't think I've ever actually had a cat that likes cat beds. So I'll give her a blanket to sit on, especially while she's settling into the house. And then I got some cat toys. I got her a cat brush. That feels awful. I didn't even feel it when I was in the store. Oh, I don't know if I want that on her. Focus on my hair care recently because my hair is so damaged and brittle. I dyed it brown last year so that I wouldn't have to keep bleaching it, and I'm like, oh, it'll get healthy, but it wasn't. If I pulled back all like these long pieces of my hair, I have an actual bob, and don't get me wrong, some of it's because I cut a fringe and it's growing out. It's all the way back. I have a bob. So this morning I put rosemary oil on my scalp and had that sitting on all day. I'm doing like hair masks before I shower. I've been trying to do like dusting carts. I've been using a bond repair serum, but I think I need like more bond repairing things. And I've been sleeping with one of these bonnets on. Tonight I didn't know what to watch, and so I put the new Netflix movie on, My Oxford Year. I'm not gonna spoil it, but like, it's not the light-hearted watch that I was wanting. And weirdly, earlier today, I happened to watch Me Before You, which I've already seen before, but not in a while. So I'd watched that earlier, and then put My Oxford Year on. Yeah, I cried. How awful. And I haven't seen like too much about it, but just from like what I did see, I didn't realize I was gonna do all that. So that's a warning. Don't put it on thinking it's a rom-com. This is so hard to put on by myself, especially when my hair's freshly washed. Oh my goodness. So I wish I got like a bigger bonnet. This one looks so like silly. Like it kind of looks like a chef hat or something, but like I want one of those big bonnets. I look like a crazy lady. Good morning, guys. I got my timing so wrong today. I told them I'd be there at like 11. It takes about an hour and a half to drive there. And I thought that meant I had to leave at 8:30. So I was up a little bit early. And I was like, oh, that is wrong. So now it's like 8 something. So I can leave at 9:30. Okay, I am about to get going now. Guys, I tried so hard to style my hair, just to like half up, half down it, because it's freshly washed. It doesn't want to do anything. It's so like soft, it wouldn't stay. It looked awful. So we're just going no style. But let's get going. So it's an hour and a half drive. And then I'm gonna meet her and we'll see how it goes. Look who we have in the car. Hey, sweetie. So she doesn't travel well. She doesn't stop meowing. It's okay. We got her. So we got her. Oh my gosh. She is so cute. When I met her, she was so calm and just so sweet. Unfortunately on the car ride, she doesn't travel very well and she didn't settle the whole time. I felt so bad for her. She was freaking out. And for an hour and a half, finally got her in here. She had a little snoop around the apartment and she seems okay. She just seems like a little bit scared. So I've shut her in the laundry slash bathroom where her litter and food and stuff is, just so that she like knows that's her litter box and stuff, and I'll let her out soon. But she's also a very sleepy cat and she hasn't slept yet, so I kind of just wanted to leave her on her own so that she can go to sleep. But oh, she's so sweet. So I didn't explain earlier, but her name is Tilly, and I am considering changing her name to Sweetie because she is just the sweetest girl in the whole world. I think that name's so cute, and so I'm just hoping, I mean, I don't really think cats respond to names. Sometimes they do. But, I mean, Tilly and Sweetie kind of roll off and kind of sound similar. So if she is happy with Sweetie, then I'll change her name to Sweetie. But I'm kind of just testing it out at the moment. Come on. Come on, Sweetie. Oh, she wants to play. Guys, she is such a big back. Look at that back. So I've just made a tea and I'm gonna go jump into bed. It is relatively early, but I just want to get into bed and spend some time with Sweetie. And then I'm gonna decide if I'm going to allow her to be in the bedroom tonight or put her in the laundry. It just depends how she's doing and if she uses her litter box or not, because she hasn't used it since she's been here. But she might just not need to, because she did go several times in the car. But I feel like she's doing super well today. She's so calm and she's like explored the whole apartment and she seems not stressed anymore, and she let me brush her, which apparently she doesn't like being brushed, so that's a good sign. And she's sort of been following me around and stuff, so I think she's settled in already. Guys, the cat snores. Sweetie, get off here. So I've just spent the morning cuddling with Tilly and doing some laundry and things, but now I gotta go out and do my groceries. So it'll be the first time that she's left alone. I'm sure she'll be fine. She seems really comfortable here already. But last night she spent the whole night on the bed. She was such a good girl, and she got up a few times to like go get some water and go to the litter and things, so she knows where it all is. She's doing so well. Aren't you, sweetie? Just got back. Guys, groceries are getting so expensive. What the frick? No, my potato bag. So I have been on a bit of a diet the past 2 months, so that might be why my groceries are getting a little bit more expensive. But that's okay, because that means we get more Smeg stickers. Guys, I'm nuts over this. The promotion is ending this month. So far, I have gotten the mini coquettes, the brazier, one of the medium dishes, and then now I can get the utensil holder. And then I'm actually about to just go out and run to my friend's because she's got some of the stickers as well, but she's gonna give them to me. So maybe I'll get the whole set. Then all I need is the large baker and the utensils. But I have the utensils, so I'm not sure if I care enough about that. Guys, this is a ginormous bread loaf. Look at you. Look at that formation. Since Love Island UK is over, I'm like, what am I supposed to watch now? So I'm starting the US one. Hopefully it's good. I've heard there's a lot of drama, so must be good.
Yeah. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like, like everyone looks at her and you're just like, damn. Yeah. I like someone who's in the gym.
Sweeties has the zoomies. Sweetie. Sweetie. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I had such a fun weekend meeting Sweetie and taking her home. And I promise I'll be more onto it with the vlogging. It's just hard, especially during the winter, and I'm not doing a lot. And me personally, my favourite YouTube videos to watch are like the long form, boring, spend a week with me kind of videos, but I still feel bad making that sort of content. Let me know if you guys enjoy that sort of content too, and I'll be sure to make more of it. But when it gets warmer, I'll definitely film more vlogs of me out doing stuff. I've actually booked a trip with my partner for October to go to Samoa, and I'll be vlogging that, so that'll be so exciting. So if anybody's been to Samoa or from Samoa, please comment some suggestions on what to do there. I don't know a lot about Samoa and need some ideas. I am so excited to go. Going to one of the Pacific Islands was actually on my dream board for this year. I've never been, so I'm so excited. And yeah, another thing ticked off the dream board. I feel like I'm hitting one every month. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna head off to sleep shortly. I'm currently watching the Love Island USA. And it's interesting, it's so different from the UK one. And hopefully my Sweetie will join me in bed shortly. I see her coming.